46, Granny. Okay. I believe we got everything in order here. Just needed to pick up string. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Everything looks pretty good. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Let me just set it up somewhere where this doesn't fall. I believe we are set. First things first, who's ever cool. Alright. So guys, if everyone can hear me, I don't know if anyone can hear me at all. So I have to do this setup on the phone because, first of all, as you can see, they don't do it on these. You can't do it on your tablet. I don't know why you can't do it on your tablet, but you can't. So anyway, and you're probably going to hear a lot of that because I forgot to mute one of the Discord calls I'm in. Today's ingredients, we're making fried chicken. And the funniest thing is about making this fried chicken is two things. One is that this is a recipe I've never tried before, because this is a recipe that came from Quan Tran, if you've never heard of him, the famous YouTuber. The Quan Tran is the famous YouTuber who did this recipe. He does a lot of food videos. He makes a lot of food. So if you ever get a chance to watch some of his videos, this is where the inspiration comes from. So as you can see, it's not really a lot of ingredients, just flour, eggs, a pot, and really just those three seasonings right there, and that club soda. So other than that, start off first. We're just going to put these in here for a second because my mom did not take these out like I thought she was going to. So we are going to take my clean, impeccable hands, as you can see, pretty clean, and we're going to put them in here and make sure they're all nice, ready to go. Second, take said chicken, throw them into some cold water. Because now we got to kind of get these a little bit thawed out. Oh, that feels so weird. I'm not going to lie, that really does. Oh, that's a big one. We'll kind of break that in half there. So give those a second to kind of thaw out there while we're doing everything else. So, how are we going to do this part? As you can see, I have to hold this while trying to do everything else. So, might not even actually do that part. What I might actually do is I'm going to yeah, that's what she said, whatever. Anyway, sorry guys if there's no music in the background. Actually, we could put on music. I don't know why we haven't. Anyway, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do, Quan Tran says, we're going to start off with the dried stuff first, and then we're going to go into the more hot, into the wet batter. So, well, I'll show you what we're doing here. So this one's going to be just for flour. This one's going to be our wet batter. This one's going to be our seasoned batter. Might have to a couple of times. Might have to go in there and do something pretty stupid. Like, I don't know, revisit the idea of what Quan Tran said about how many teaspoons and stuff. I didn't write this stuff down. I kind of just went spur of the moment, which was stupid on my part. Serenade yourself. I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, what's going to happen is I'll just set you up probably about right here. Oh, good. The camera's actually up this way, so I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm pretty sure you probably can. Oh, look. And this did exactly what I did not want it to do. It went to sleep on me, which isn't a good thing. So now I can still see you guys. I just will have to do it this way. So let me get a measuring cup. Where is all the measuring cups at? And I think I'm looking in the wrong drawer for a measuring cup. I know as big as, oh, yep, I'm looking in the wrong drawer. Wow, that's really right there. Okay. We're going to be using a lot of stuff today because cool fact, guys. Here's a real cool fact. These right here, if you can see these right now, these right here, my mom had since, like, God, I think she's had these since I was, like, a kid. Like, I'm talking about, like, 5, 4, and I'm, like, I'm 29 now, so that tells you something that she's had these quite a long time. So, let's see here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get a cup of flour out, because that I remember being the first thing we're supposed to do. Sad part is that's probably the only thing I remember to do was to get the flour. So this is, we're gonna move this out of this chair out of the way. So let's do this. Wow, that's actually, okay. This is definitely going to be different. So if I remember, it's a cup of flour in there. Might get a little dusty in here too, just letting you guys know. Okay, so let's put that there. All right, so pretty much this was it. This is pretty much all that goes in there is just flour. That's for the dry. This is for the other stuff, which I believe this is the wet stuff. I have to. Oh, and another thing is, so I might have to do this because I'm stupid. So it says you need 1 cup of this right here. So it says 1 can of club soda. So here is the soda, but this isn't club soda. This is grape soda. So I'll have to improvise. And I shouldn't have did that because now it's going to be unproportional. But it should be alright. Just kind of need to do this. Make sure we got all the grape soda out. You don't want none of that in there. As soon as I know that water runs clear, then we can open this. Funny thing about this grape soda is this was in my car and it stayed pretty cool last night. I'm surprised it didn't freeze this morning. Okay. Here goes the next part of this. This is 1 can of club soda. I know that you guys think, oh my God, you're putting grape soda in there. No, we just emptied it out and put that in there. I know that's going to be kind of awkward. We have grape soda in here with all this. But anyway, there's your grape soda. Cool. Grape soda's in. Goes with 3 eggs. And that's the part where I kind of start to get a little fuzzy with directions. So today, we were supposed to so 3 eggs. We were supposed to today, it was supposed to be a cook-off competition between my mom and me. Whose fried chicken was supposed to be better. But the thing is, my mom wasn't feeling too well today, so I had to make this a solo stream. But so hopefully she'll feel better tomorrow or whatever. We can still see her, but if not, you know, it's cool. All right, give me a second, guys. I just need to look up some of these other ingredients because if I don't, I'm gonna regret it. Funny thing is, I should have saved the video or, you know, wrote down the ingredients, which probably would have been the better thing. So if you guys hear some stuff in the background, that definitely is Quan Tran.
So I have 2 are bowling right now. 1 for also. That is. She get this whisked in. Pour this side. Seasoning flour. So 3 cups of flour. How easy it is to make another.
All right.
Challenge video. Dumpling. 3 pounds of wings here. 2 teaspoons of salt. Spoon of pepper. Use a big clean hand. Get right into it, guys. We're gonna let this marinate for the time being. First coating. Plain white flour. Wet coating. 3 cracked eggs.
3 cracked eggs, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 cup of flour.
Teaspoon of salt.
There we go. So I need a teaspoon of salt and 1 cup of flour into this. Good thing we got enough flour because I did not actually know how much all these ingredients were going to be. Like, I didn't really prep on that part either. Like, I figured my mom said she had it all, so she said 1 teaspoon. And the good thing is I do know my systems of measurement on when it comes to this stuff. One thing I wish Quan Tran would actually do is like when he puts his like meals. There you go. 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. When he did put these together, I wish he had actually said, okay, this is what you need to do with this stuff. Like, or give like where you can put all your stuff at. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of salt. I know this is probably not the way you guys would normally do this. This is just my way of doing it because of the factor is that, one, I'm pressing for time, so. And, there you go. 1 teaspoon of salt. And I kind of got some on the side and on the table. Alright, that part's done. What's this in together? Should have got out, while I was getting all the bowls and stuff out, I should have got this out too. So it says we mix this in together. And I gotta make sure I whisk good, because I'm really bad at this part. This is the part where usually I say, okay, that looks good enough, and then there's like chunks of whatever in there still. So like flour or whatever. But that looks pretty good to me. And I'll show you guys before I start anything at the end of what I'm supposed to do next. Oh, there's a secret ingredient I add off screen? No, there definitely isn't. Matter of fact, if there was a secret ingredient, first of all, you would have known. Because, and basically, you gotta remember too. So, this is what it's all looking like right now. As you can see, there's our mixed wet batter. Now, time for the coup de resistance, the seasoning. Okay, so I'm going to add, I believe this is the part where oh no. Crap. Give me a second, guys. I kind of lost it. Oh, there we go. Cool. So this is the part where I add, now I have to go back and I have to read this part again. And sorry if it's loud, guys. I didn't mean for it to be that loud.
Club soda, teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of flour. Whisk that in. Once you get this whisked in, pour it to the side. Seasoning flour. So 3 cups of flour.
Next, 3 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder, 1/2 tablespoon of paprika, 1/2 tablespoon of poultry seasoning. Oh, so quick funny thing, as I was going to the store to pick up the poultry seasoning, which I add you was not easy to find. And I say that again, it was not easy to find because for some reason, I guess we don't use poultry seasoning a lot in the house. So when I was doing it, it was like it was basically me looking in the library for something. It was not fun. So I'm gonna put my salt back because I don't need that anymore. Now we put into this. We got 3 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, which funny thing is I put the salt away when I actually needed that. So here goes the salt. And again, guys, if you haven't already and you want to make recipes like this, I suggest you go to Quan Trans YouTube. I don't think he's a streamer on Twitch. I think he's just a YouTube guy. But he's the one that inspired me today for this dish, so I definitely owe kudos to him. I thought I needed black pepper for some reason. I guess I need it for the chicken. That's right. The salt and that for the chicken. So now we need half a teaspoon of onion powder, which my mom just bought, so thank God for that. And this is onion powder. I'm a little stoked for this, guys. I think this is going to taste amazing. I think this is going to be amazing. Funny thing is I really, while I was doing all this, I should have gotten the oil ready, because it's going to take a minute. Matter of fact, I'll probably do that now. So, give me a second, guys. I gotta get oil in my pantry, and I need to cut this open. This is the part where I screw up something because, and I dig my finger into that powder. It smells good though. Let's see, a half a teaspoon of onion powder. This is a fourth. We need half. Here you go, half a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. Half a teaspoon of paprika. Funniest thing is how all these ingredients were so easy to come by. Because my mom had, like, I don't know, most of them on hand. Except not much of some of this stuff on hand. So it's nice that she did have some of it though. Okay, I'm gonna put just a little bit more though, just because I don't think that was a full teaspoon, half a teaspoon. So there you go. That one's done. Next, what else does it say? Oh, no. And then what else does it say? Poultry seasoning. The stuff that, here it is, guys. This is the poultry seasoning. This is the stuff that took me like hours to find. Smells good. All the ingredients I have put into this thing so far have smelled pretty good. So I am pretty stoked about what this is going to taste like when it's all done. Alright, poultry seasonings in. Alright, so take that, put all these ingredients back. Now we don't need these 3 anymore, so we're done with these. The club soda thing's done. We don't need that anymore. All this can go back up. And we still need to get that oil for the pan pot. So give me a second, guys. Let me go and get that. Today's oil will be sponsored by, I guess, Crisco vegetable oil. This is what we use. This is what my mom's been using for years. So, hey, I can see myself. So that's a good thing. You guys can actually see me. Let's see here. So this is the stuff my mom's been using. Hope everyone's getting all excited. We're putting that into the pot. So, I don't know. He didn't really say how much of this I'm supposed to use. So I'm going to use to the point where I would normally use if I was making fried chicken. And I think the pot I got is actually a little too big because I put a lot of that in there. Should have probably used something a little bit smaller than this. But it looks okay, I guess. Yeah. Probably should have used a smaller pot than that. Because I think that one is like, yeah, now looking at it, that's a way better size. So we're going to just transfer oil. Okay, transfer oil. Clean up some of this mess because we're about to make a lot of mess in here. Well, I'm trying to clean as I go. And make sure like stuff like perishables like eggs don't fly out of here. Alright, eggs are up. Share the chicken once I'm done. Yeah, that's definite. Oh, of course you gotta share the chicken. I can't tell you how good or bad this recipe is if I don't share, at least share the chicken. So, our mixtures are done. This has got to be mixed up, so we're gonna do that real quick. Oil is sitting at a decent size. He says you're supposed to do this for 20 minutes. We're not gonna do that. That part I am not gonna do. Let's see how this chicken is looking. It's unthawing, so that's a good thing. Just kind of keep it in there. Gotta fill it up with a little bit more water. And I really think I should have put more oil in that too. Not sure. But so far, it looks pretty good. I am going to put some more oil in it. I really do think it needs more oil. Share it with you? Oh, okay. Definitely. Well, Care Bear, automatically I would have to share that with you. That's kind of the point. So, this is jug number 2. So I hope this is enough. I hope this is enough. I don't know. Oh my God, I got that water overfilling in that. So we're going to shut you off for right now. Let's see. We're going to throw this in the trash because we don't need this anymore. This chicken can go back in the freezer because I don't think we need this anymore. Technically, I was going to clean up this kitchen a little bit before I got started, but it's not too bad. I mean, it was pretty good to go when I got in here today, even though I had this plan today. All right, put the salt back where it goes. I believe that's probably deep enough. Yeah, just go ahead and put it in there. If we use too much, that's on me. That'll just be a cooking lesson for next time. Alright, that's in there. Oh, we still gotta mix those ingredients. We got the oil going. I need a whisk. I don't think my mom has a second whisk though. If she don't, that's okay. We'll just take this one we got now. Kind of wash this off. Dry it off. Hey, what's going on, Rez? 2 jugs of Monka oil, Monka S. Yeah, we're making chicken, dude. We gotta have the oil in there. I got the oil heating up now, so should have done that earlier. I didn't. Oh well. So, we mix this up. Probably going to look pretty disgusting for a second. Alright. So much seasoning. Alright. So, our dry mix flour. That was the cup. Then we have this. This is our egg batter. And then we have this. This is our mixture. So we're going to go into this row here. And then they're going into that pot. Here goes the oil. It is heating up. So that was too big. This one was pretty good for size. And this right here is right here. That was too big for this. Haha. Joke. I believe there's a joke in there somewhere. This was too big, so I had to transfer it into there. As you can see, that's the second bottle. And there is our chicken with our water, but she's still on for some reason. So, now, the last thing to do is to get that ready to go to that. I need the pepper and I need the salt again. I don't know why I keep putting this away, because for some reason I think I'm rushing a little bit and not really being careful. Anyway, chicken is still thawing a little bit. Starting to feel pretty good though. I'm a little bit nervous about that because the factor is it did. Usually you use this to thaw your chicken pretty quick, and it does take a little bit of time. And this is still like rock hard. Funny thing is, when Quan Tran was doing this, he was telling me, well, he didn't say it to me specifically, but he was looking at it like, you're supposed to take your chicken. His chicken was definitely thawed out, you could tell. So hopefully this still works out, even though I think this is about as good as it's going to get. God Almighty, this works out well. If not, then just have to try part 2 maybe another day when directions are getting followed. Okay, but everything else is ready to go. Let us do this next part, which is we need another bowl. I don't want to use that. That's kind of big. And of course, another joke. Let's see here. Oh, I could actually just use what I'm using there right now and be done with it. So I could just pour all the water out, make sure it's nice and dry in there, and throw the chicken at the wall. I'm not throwing no chicken at the wall. And okay, so we're gonna take this out. I'm gonna pour this water out. Oh, that's cold. Alright, so mixture for is I kind of forgot that part. The funny thing is, there's a mixture for this as well, and I did everything else. Oh, and my hands are cold, so trying to do this. There we go. 3 pounds of wings, which I probably got that, I'm not sure. 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of pepper. That's all we needed. Okay, so we got, here's our half tablespoon. We need our tablespoon, which is right here. Or wait a minute, is that a tablespoon? No, it's a teaspoon. My bad. Tablespoon. This would be our teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And I really should have like turned on some music or something. I'm just gonna pour that over our chicken. Black pepper. Pretty simple. Now, let's try doing this without getting this all over myself. Or into the other ingredients, where then I screw everything up pretty bad, because then all of a sudden something's like, what is that really spicy peppery taste? Oh, that's because I got it into the other ingredients. Bad move. Okay, that stuff's done. Alright, so here's what it looks like. Now we're going to take our clean hands and kind of just get in there. Mix that all together. And this would have been nice if Andrew was here, because I know he would have had something funny to say if I did this right now. So, that is mixed together. Technically, you're supposed to let that marinate for a little bit before you just go ahead and start doing all this stuff, but because we're kind of pressing for time and stuff, well, I wouldn't say pressing for time, I'm trying to not get any distractions while we're doing this. So, I'm going to wipe my hands off and wash them, because that's important, because we just touched raw food. Remember, kids, if you ever touch raw food, make sure to wash your hands. Ow, that water's hot. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be hot. Of course, it's supposed to be hot. Anyway. Okay. All right, guys. We are ready. So, as you know already, oh yeah. So here is most of my house right here. And as you can see, this is basically all my stuff. Most of my kitchen. So, pretty cool stuff here. Nothing really too exciting, just kitchen. Pantry's back there. And I guess why this stuff is going, to do a little bit of a tour. This is my dining room. A little bit old-fashioned, wood-style fashion. Did I wash the chicken with soap? No. I mixed the marinated the chicken, then I washed my hands after I did that. Salmonella. Then eat your hand? I'm not eating my hand. So, as you can see, this is my mom's collection of cookbooks and stuff. My cousin and stuff's here. All that laundry on there and so on and so forth. I believe I did this video a long time ago, and I think I showed you guys like most of my house anyway. But that's pretty much it, guys. Well, besides where we're going to be working at today. And like I said, here is my laundry room / pantry. This is my pantry. Here is my laundry room and my washer and dryer, stuff like that. And no one's getting to see my boxers today, so don't ask. Anyway, oh yeah, my Western safety alarm system. My dad installed that. I don't even know why. Can't wait to move in with you. I don't think so. Since we're best friends and all. Ooh, I hear smell oil. That's good. I think. And this is the best part of it all. It's all the soda I could ever want. It's time to kind of restock on this at some point, but... So then we have soda in there, which is funny, because then you got, like, more Pepsis down there. And then if you don't want Pepsi, you want Sprite, there's all of that right there. And, of course, if you get a little thirsty, we have beers. But this is 18 and over stream, not a 21 and over. So if you're not 21 and over, close your eyes. Why is it warm? It's warm because there is no room in the refrigerator, I believe, at this time to put it all in there. Because you can see, beer, fridge. Oh, sorry if that light's kind of dimming everyone's eyes. Just a bunch of stuff in here. Random stuff. Well, Ernie, if we have to put that stuff in there, stuff's in there for a reason. First of all, it doesn't mean that we have to drink it right then and there. I mean, there is an ice maker right here. And if you wanted to, you can do all the stuff from right there. But, oh yeah, and this is what my mom made last night. I believe this is potato soup. It's kind of sat there most of the night. As you can see, it's kind of congealed a little bit. Alright, the oil is going. So I was taught a little trick by Quan Tran to figure out how you could tell if your oil is ready for frying or not. And it's funny that he taught me that. Well, he didn't taught me this, but he was telling it on stream. He says you're supposed to take a wooden spoon, something like this. You put it into the oil, and he said if the oil bubbles around it, apparently it's ready to go. And because that was in hot oil, I don't want to burn myself. So we're gonna put that in the sink. Chicken has been sitting here marinating in that stuff for a little bit, so yeah, take my chopsticks. Yeah, that's the problem, man. I don't have chopsticks. He did say wooden spoon though. And technically, the wooden spoon did actually bubble, so this stuff may be good to go. Now, watch me do this for the first time, and it's not going to do anything. It's going to do something stupid where it's not going to boil, or it's not going to fry, or I'm going to get popped in the hand, and I'm going to get scared. All right, so this is what we're supposed to do. I got to put you down for this, guys, because I got to see what I'm doing, make sure I'm doing it right. So, put you down right here. Make sure you guys can see me okay. Crap. That's not good. So, in preparation to doing all this, guys, I also forgot to charge up the very things I needed for this stuff today. So, like, okay, I was supposed to do this earlier, and I didn't, so this kind of was a bad part on me. Uh-oh. There you go. There you go. I can see your boob. Oh, you mean this one right here? Do I get money since you've seen it? If not, then you can't be in the stream any longer. But yeah, for some reason, I forgot to charge this last night, so it was already at like 5% when I was getting it ready. So yeah, that was kind of a bad move on my part. Now, and I kind of needed that because while the phone is sitting like right here, this was supposed to be my chat, so I can see what you guys were saying. This isn't Chatterbait, Rashad. Oh, it ain't going to be Chatterbait. Don't put me down, Pepeans. Oh, and here comes the woman of the hour right now. She's putting the curtains and stuff all together.
What are you doing?
Prepared more in the future.
You got this all turned up and you ain't got your stuff together. So I'm gonna turn it down. That's what I'm smelling. What's with this?
That was what I put in there the first time, but I noticed the pot was too big, so I put in a different one.
What's in there? Water?
A little bit.
What else is in here?
Salt and pepper.
No, is that just water or is it,
No, that's it.
what about, where's your
I eat some soup and some corn dog, man.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This furnace water. Not this chicken. Now, read that light. Who you talking to?
It's my streaming stuff.
Oh, no. Turn up the lights on back there.
Oh.
So you can't talk on there and cook.
I know, I'm putting everyone down so they can see what I'm doing. Alright guys, so finishing up here. Alright, let's get this part started. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So give me a second guys, I cannot see the chat for right now. Gotta get some other stuff put away. believe what we're going to do is we're actually going to kind of do a little bit of maneuvering. So I'm going to put these cookies right here because that's, and I'm going to put everything else in a different spot. So here we go. This is a lot better performance than trying to do it the other way, because if I try to do it from here, I basically got to put the chicken in right here, and then I got to do everything else like right from the table. So I got to do everything from the table right to the pot, and that transfer is just going to be too much work. So we're going to move some of this stuff. All right. Now, the problem is going to be, where am I going to put you guys? So, tell your parents to record you? No, I am not going to tell my parents to record me, because right now my dad is at work and my mom is not feeling too well, and I'm pretty sure she's probably going to go back to sleep or go back and lay back now because she ain't feeling too well. If you come over, I'll give you money. Alright, so I guess I could put you guys like right here. That should work. Somewhat.
Just turn on your thing here. 'Cause this is it's smoky. They ain't gonna be able to hear you.
That's fine. Hey guys, if you hear this in the background, what's going on is that I'm turning on this fan here, so this way as the smoke comes up, it doesn't ventilate in the house and kill everybody. So, first chicken wing. Supposed to take it, put it into the flour. Well, the unseasoned flour. Kind of get all the excess, put it into your egg wash. This is a little bit funny because I've only did this like once when I was a kid. So doing it with egg wash is a little bit different for me. And then put it into our flour. And from what Quan Tran says, you're supposed to pack it in. Okay. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to do a few chicken wings like that. Sorry if you guys can only see part of my back. I'll make sure to take plenty of videos while I'm doing this. Or make sure you just watch the stream. Too bad I couldn't get Rush Lock in here. Cooking time is 8 to 10 minutes on this, so if you ever decide to do this yourself, from what or you can just watch Quan Tran's video, that probably would help out too. Huh? About 3.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
How many you gotta do?
Well, I got kind of a bowl full here, so.
How many you got? Did you do everything that was in that bag?
No.
So you don't know how many you did? Because it's 20 in the bag.
Say 20 in the bag, so probably about. Say I better got about 12 here.
You finish your first 6.
Mm-hmm.
Come wash your hands. And then do the other 6. Because you want to get some of that dough off.
Alright.
Stick it down and wash them off. Should have it.
Yep. Alright, guys, so you see I'm washing hands. Okay. So I can get some of this dough off my fingers and dry them off. Don't worry, guys. I will not make your chicken soapy. All right. So I don't care. That's right, Ando. I don't care if you can swim. Just get in. Put us on top of the Doritos. You talk. Oh, you want to be up here? I guess that would actually work. I just didn't know if the Doritos was just going to make it to where they slide and then my phone goes somewhere. Because I don't want to have to. That's why I don't want to have to do two things at once. All right, chicken is set. We're putting in our first 6. I am going to be glad to see how good this chicken tastes. All right, first chicken wing. Huh? So we're gonna grab all these. All right, guys. Now I know what's gonna happen. You're probably gonna see me get scared a little bit. There you go. See that, guys? So easy, so amazing. Chef Boyardee at your service here.